I'm Oprah Winfrey, and welcome to my show. I just finished reading this amazing book called All Quiet on the Western Front by Erich Maria Remarque, and it absolutely blew my mind. It is the story of the journey of a German soldier in World War I named Paul Baumer. It starts when he is enlisted in the army at the age of 18 and follows him to his death at the age of 21. This book gives an in-depth perspective on the life of a soldier on the front and in trench warfare. In the end of the story, the soldiers begin to question the purpose of the war, and a very important theme is presented. Here to talk about his book, please help me welcome the author, Erich Maria Remarque. Welcome, Erich.
Hello, Oprah.
So, Erich, your book was absolutely amazing. It painted such a vivid image in my mind of what it was like on the front. I'm sure everyone is wondering, where did your inspiration come from?
Well, Oprah, I wanted to show how war is always so glorified, when really it is not such a heroic job. It is not all honor and medals. That is not it at all. War is only men struggling for their own survival. It is not men fighting for their country against another country. It is men trying to keep themselves alive. And that is the perspective I wanted to give, so that society can learn from their mistakes and further themselves.
I found the fact that it was written from the perspective of a German soldier very interesting. I found that I myself could relate to the soldiers very easily, even though in our own history, the Germans were always made out to be the enemy.
Well, Oprah, that is the interesting thing about war, that the soldiers are only people. That a German soldier is no different than a North American soldier, and that in the end the soldiers are all people fighting for the same things. They're fighting for their own lives, for their own families, the same things that the enemy is fighting for.
Your characters are very believable. They really came to life. Did you draw their personalities from real people that you've met in the war?
Well, yes, as you know, Oprah, I fought in the First World War, and I did partially base my characters around the people I met there and their point of view of the war and the opinions that they shared with me on the war. I also based my characters around my own experiences that I had in the war.
Right. Well, that's all the time we have for today, so I'd like to thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Oprah, for this time we spent on your wonderful couches.
Oh, it was a pleasure to have you. Thank you.
Yes, goodbye.
Goodbye. It's time to take a short break, but when we return, we'll be speaking with Paul Baumer himself to discuss his character development through the novel. Hi, and welcome back. Please join me now in welcoming our special guest, Paul Baumer.
Hello, Oprah.
Nice to meet you, Paul. So, I'm sure we'd all like to know, how have you been dealing with the war?
I joke around with my friends, but try not to think about it too much. We play lots of games of scats. I don't know, we just try to have fun. I am immune to it. It is purely survival. You wouldn't understand. You have to experience the terrors of war to really know what I'm talking about. Everybody try to understand, but nobody knows.
It's been terrible, Oprah. All this killing and madness, and nobody knows what's going on, and we don't know why we're fighting. And I just think that all the people there are the same. There's no difference between the American soldiers and the German soldiers. We're all the same people. We all have the same families. It's terrible. I cannot deal with it any longer. I cannot.
Mm-hmm. As a German soldier, can you tell the viewers what you think you are fighting for?
For our country, for freedom, to conquer everything. That's what the war is about. That's what I am fighting for. Is my only option. Fight or die. I have no choice. I don't know anymore. The people, I come home and they ask me, they say to me, you're doing a good job. But I don't know what I'm fighting for anymore. and nobody know. They think they know. They don't know. We don't know anymore.
I don't know why anymore. It's just not solving anything. We fight and there's so much hunger and killing, and I don't understand it, Oprah, but we're in it so far. I don't think there's any hope of getting out now. Finally, how are you going to deal with when you get home?
It will be so great. I will settle down, have kids, get a job, marry somebody. It will be so nice when the war is over. So nice. I am so excited. I can't think about that. I cannot let emotions get in the way of what I have to do. I have to survive. That is important first. It will be very hard. People don't understand what war is like. They try to understand, but I know they won't, and it will be with me forever. And it just will be very difficult.
I don't even know. I don't know if I will get home. War is so terrible. It destroys people's lives, and not just our lives, everybody's lives. It just takes them and rips them apart. I don't know if I will get home even anymore. Oh, it's terrible. I don't know. Well, thank you very much for joining us today, Paul. What a powerful message you sent to everyone.
Thank you, Oprah.
Wonderful to have you. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy your copy of All Quiet on the Western Front. See you tomorrow.